And
Hey,
welcome, everyone.
welcome. Good to have you all here. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome along. My name is Alex. Well,
Hi,
actually, I'm
Alex.
going by a bit of a different name today. I'm going by Alex2. That is me today.
Alex the second.
Alex the second, your community manager here at SCS Software, joining us. Well, we've got a bit of a full house today. It's great to have so many people with us. In the studio live from Prague, we have Nemiro, our PR marketing manager. Good to see you, Nemiro. Liking the desk
everyone.
ornaments today.
Hey, Alex. Thank you guys for having me.
We have Oscar, our director of global partnerships, joining us live from his home. Hey, Oscar, good to have you back. It's been a while.
Yeah, good to be here. I kind of forgot how it feels to be on a stream, but glad to be here. Glad to be with such a great crowd. Yeah, I'm liking this again.
That's it. And, well, do we need an introduction? I don't think we do, but for those who don't know her, it's Alex number one from Western Star, the one. Great to have you. Thanks for joining us this evening. How are you doing, Alex?
Hey, you guys. Thanks for having me back. And yes, as you guys may or may not know, whenever I meet another Alex, I always have to declare that there can only be one, which I think scared somebody this weekend that I met that was from middle school back in the day. And he was like, "Who are you?" So happy to be here, Western Star brand manager, and with this awesome community.
It's your third time, right?
Yeah.
To be in a stream with us.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Seasoned veteran.
That's almost more than Oscar.
What happens? It's just true. I'm keeping an eye on how often Oscar.
Why is there a competition?
Aren't we all competitive?
Always.
Yeah, for sure.
Always.
You'll see it this year.
Well, it's great to have all of you. Thank you, every single one of you, for joining us this evening. And of course, to you as well, our chat, who are joining us live over on Twitch and on YouTube and on Facebook. We're in all the places. Good to have you all. And of course, maybe you've seen some of the posts already. We put out a blog a little bit earlier today. We're happy to be talking to you more about Star Nation. We're very, very excited about this. Some of you might be familiar with it. Some of you might not be, but that's what we're here to talk about and share more about today. Oscar, Nemiro, Alex, you're all very familiar with Star Nation.
Yes.
So let's get diving into it, because Star Nation is back for 2025, and we're so pleased to be able to be with Western Star to bring back an unforgettable experience for two lucky winners. And maybe, I don't know, who would be best here to kind of explain what Star Nation is all about? Maybe Alex one. I think you might be best at
first.
I feel. Yeah. I'm like, should I be looking around? Like, I think it's probably the first one.
It's probably you.
Meanwhile, guys, let me be your chauffeur tonight, and I will be taking you on a nice trip straight to Bend, Oregon, and we are going to hold curtains, a full trailer of curtains.
Appropriate.
You are in safe hands.
Because it's not an official Western Star event without all the pipe and drapes.
True.
But yeah, excited to have you. Industry term for, if you guys know big curtains. Don't worry about it. So Star Nation experience.
Oh my God! Accident already. Sorry.
Let him drive.
Yeah, Oscar, let them drive.
I'm trying to think of a callback to us.
Sorry.
You guys driving to Buc-ee's and aggressively cutting us off when we were in Kentucky. Whoa. And I think we were holding on for dear life for you guys. We weren't even in the same car.
Wow. It's all coming out on today's stream.
So it is going to be an absolutely epic time in Bend, Oregon, June 6th through 9th. And so what it is, it's an all-expense-paid trip to Bend, Oregon, where you get to go onto our proving ground. So where we validate the X Series, and you get unprecedented access. And even if you don't have your CDL from the American truck community, you get to drive the trucks there.
Whoa.
And so there's 8 winners, 8 spots, and we're giving 2 to this community because we really do see this as, the current and next generation of the trucking industry, as well as just they have the same brand passion and enthusiasm as our operators do. And so that is really what Star Nation is about. Yes, we get to drive some epic, badass trucks, and you get to put them through the paces, and we have a little competition, plus some fly fishing and some ATV riding. But really at the end of the day, the heart of it is about the people and the industry, and that includes the American Truck Simulator community. And that's why we're just excited to be back for our 3rd year and to have you guys back for our 2nd year to celebrate this industry that's truly the backbone of the US and of
That
Canada,
is so awesome.
of North America.
Yeah. So I was going to ask, the way that is, put out there, it's like ready for a real adventure, 2 ATS drivers, 1 wild experience, once in a lifetime. You guys really do some amazing things out there, and get to have loads of fun together as well. But I was going to ask, where did it all begin? How did Star Nation come about?
It came about a couple of years ago when we were talking about, the Western Star and the X series and the community, and really Star Nation, actually the saying, the logo, the verbiage has been around for quite a while. And what we did was kind of bring it back up to the surface and say, the people that are such strong enthusiasts for the Western Star W, it's a community within itself, right? That W, that red star represents something to them. And we want to create a space and a reason to celebrate it. And so it came about a couple of years ago. And I can tell you, it's always been a plan to tap American Truck Simulator community. And so really, really excited to bring you guys here again for it.
Well, we are super, super excited, and I think I'm feeling excited for the community who have the opportunity to be a part of this amazing adventure, as we said here. And you might have seen it in the chat from Nightbot and on our blog at blog.scssoft.com, and being advertised that yes, 2 very lucky community members will have the opportunity to take part in Star Nation this year. And well, all the details you need to know are over at the blog, because there are quite a few that you need to kind of read over and make sure that you're following, because there are some specifics when it comes to entering. But honestly, if you're part of our American Truck Simulator community and you're able to apply, then go for it, because it is really something special. And that's something both Nemiro and Oscar got to experience last year. Guys, you were out there, weren't you, for when you were participating?
Not exactly for me, actually.
Not exactly.
Oscar in spirit.
Oscar not there?
I wasn't there.
He got scared.
Oh, I thought you were there.
Yeah. I didn't get scared. No. I was all for it. I was so looking forward to it. But, anyway, this year will be the year, I'm sure.
So this year you are going.
Yeah, last year I think Mark had the chance to be there, so I'm really jealous of that. Yeah, this year I'm going for sure.
He's gonna show up like next week and just like he's gonna live in Bend. Like
Can I go? Can we start now?
It started already.
Training, like fly fishing and everything.
Yes.
I've been winning everything.
What I should also mention for everybody is that when you go to the Star Nation website, and as Alex too mentioned, right, the rules and everything is on your guys' blog. You do have to be over 21 because we are in Bend, Oregon, which is one of the beer capitas. And then also you do not, as mentioned, have to have your CDL. It does help with the application, but you do not have to have it. A little pro tip is that there will be a 2nd round of submissions that get sent to you. And I kid you not when I say we crawl through every single submission, all 500 of first round, all 200 of second round, and we really truly look for the people that stand out to us. And so just know when you do your submission, you are getting hand selected.
It must be super hard to choose only 8 in total, right, from all the applications.
It absolutely is, and I have to say, one of the best parts is just seeing the submissions. If you guys follow the Western Star channels, we'll sometimes post some of the submissions that stand out to us, and it's just, I love seeing the creativity and the passion. I mean, really, I get up in the morning because of how passionate everybody is of their rigs, and seeing them do the submission and explain why it means, like, you know, what does the W mean to you, what does never back down mean to you, like that's something special. And so really want to emphasize, like, make it count. Do a video. Tell us why do you love the game? Why do you love Western Star?
Love that. I love that. Getting some ideas.
Just a little tip. I don't know. You know, my thoughts.
Make yourself stand out. I like it. I like it a lot. Absolutely. I mean, you got to be a little bit different, right? And make yourself stand out. So make sure you do read the FAQs and the terms and conditions, and go over the application and make sure you can be eligible for applying, because if you are, this is something you do not want to miss out on. It is an awesome experience. And Nemiro, you got to experience it a little bit last year. Can you tell us about your personal experience? I know we had like the vlog and the video that we put out on our YouTube channel, right?
Well,
but
it was.
I'd love to hear it from you firsthand.
It was awesome, man. I was in a little bit like different role than all the other participants, or Mark took, because I was like kind of working as a camera guy for our side there, you know, so I was not really participating in all those challenges and with trucks and stuff like that, because I was focusing more on to capture it for the community, for us to be later able to do like SCS on the road episode out of that. But still, I was able to enjoy it super, like, to the fullest. And I don't know what to pick, like, as was the best part. Like, probably for me the ATM rise, that was crazy fun. But even when I was like a camera guy, I still got the opportunity to drive the Western Star 49X Power Hood through a quarry, and man, at that point I finally got it, that why people love trucking with those badass trucks, I dare to say, so much, because I felt like I'm ruling the world at that moment.
That is awesome. It did look like a lot of fun. Yeah, it looked like a load of fun from the video that I saw. I don't know if chat, have you seen, any of you in the chat seen the video, the Star Nation Experience 2024 kind of like recap from Nemiro and Mark? I think it starts off at very tired, like picking up Nemiro from the airport, right?
Oh yeah, I was trying
That's
to
how
like,
it starts off.
follow my own step with the GoPro, but really, chat, if you guys are a little bit like shy to apply, or you don't know what to expect, then don't be afraid, because everyone that was there from Western Star side was so friendly and always like making sure we have everything we're gonna need for the day. You really gonna feel like you are in the best hands possible around Bend at that time.
Absolutely. And you're also going to get to meet Starscotch as well, right?
Oh yeah, he doesn't really talk. He does grumbles and, you know, mumbles and stuff like that. He would be probably a great like drill rapper, or, you know, these modern rap music artist, but he's a cool guy, I dare to say. And he was really passionate about the truck. Our colleague Mark was trying to teach him a thing or two about driving trucks, but it showed up that he already knows most of the stuff. So, yeah, he's a cool creature as well.
Neither confirm nor deny his appearance. He is a legendary creature that goes with the wind.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you might see him. Mysterious indeed. Well, I saw he posted a few photos last year. If you check out our blog, you can see a few of them, including a really awesome group photo in the High Desert Proving Grounds there as well, which is really, really fun photo. And it's great to see everybody having such a good time. And maybe you can tell us a little bit more about you know, the part of where you get to drive some of the trucks. And you had a little bit of a competition, you said. What does that entail?
Well, I can't give too much away, because then people are going to practice. So,
True, that is
true. We are going to change.
Why are you stopping me from practicing?
I was just like, I want to win this.
Oh my god! I just realized that this year,
I'm taking notes now.
This year we're gonna have Oscar there, and he will not be satisfied until he wins all the challenges. Right?
Yep.
We will set up your own challenge,
probably.
Oscar. I'll have my judging chair set out and watch. So something we haven't hit on yet, and like Downey, you mentioned it, where, you know, of course, when you come, no matter if you're from you're a trucker or if you're from the ATS community, you're part of the Star Nation family. And of course, for Western Star, we're going to roll out the red carpet. What is absolutely awesome to see is the networking and the camaraderie between ATS and the truckers.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like we have so there's 8 winners total, right? And 6 of them are from the trucking industry. So they're either a single owner operator, they're a heavy haul, they own their own dump truck company. It's seeing them network and bond with the ATS winners is something, it's just amazing. I don't know how to describe it, Daniel. They took them under their wings, right? Started kind of talking to them, like it clicked. Like the truckers were like, holy shit, like you guys know your trucks as well as we do.
Yeah. Everyone was surprised, right?
It's like and then like, the fact that some of them were winning the competitions the next day, it's kind of like, oh, okay, well these kids know what's up. So that's just another one of those awesome moments of the weekend, is just seeing these 2 industries come together over the shared love of trucking. And for the competition piece, I will say, like in the morning, you start off with some ride and drives on the track. You get to go on our durability tracks. You actually get to see what we put our trucks through. We put the X Series through, and get to try out all the safety systems in our new 57X. And then in the afternoon is when we start doing the competition piece. And in the past, there's a backing challenge. There's been a tractor trailer hookup. There's been dump truck, like gravel, like how well can you lay the gravel. And what's absolutely fascinating is that everyone specializes in their certain industry, right? So you have some of the operators who do heavy haul. So they're really good at tractor trailer, hooking up. Then you have people who only have driven a straight truck, dump truck. Like that was in 2023, Tatiana. She had never driven a tractor trailer before. She's always driven a dump truck. And so it's just, seeing everyone kind of get out of their element within the same world of trucking, and seeing everyone's different skill set was really fascinating. As you can tell, I can go on and on about it. So
yeah, no, that's a lot of fun, and I'm sure Oscar's taken a few notes because Oscar, you've had a bit of experience behind the wheel on the stream. You're kind of almost legendary for being able to kind of do all your backing up.
I wouldn't
and
say legendary,
double trailers. I don't know. People say like, hey, Oscar can probably do this.
I'm proud of that.
So I'm very much looking forward to how Oscar's gonna maybe tackle some of these challenges for himself if he gets the opportunity to do it. How confident do you feel, Oscar?
I can prove that. I think I'm pretty confident. I think ATS is pretty accurate, and I have quite a lot of experience. I wouldn't say I'm going to be the best, but I'll try to be the best. I promise that.
Just commit it, Oscar. Never back down. Say you're going to be the best.
That's the spirit.
I'm going to be the best.
He's going to be the best.
You heard it here first, and then when you create a video, you can cut back to that and see how badly I felt.
Well, we're going to need a montage of that. So make sure you're recording everything Oscar does, okay? Because I want to see.
Don't worry. I will make sure everything's captured.
Oh, Nemiro is ready for this.
Well, the pressure's on.
The pressure is on. The pressure is definitely on. But, besides the trucking part and everything, what are you looking forward to most, Oscar, like from the Star Nation experience, from what you've seen and heard about it so far?
Yeah, I think definitely the ATV ride would be something I'm looking forward to. I think Nemiro had a really great experience of that. I've never really done something so extreme. So, doing that, and of course, meeting all the awesome truckers that will be part of the event, that will be good. Just to hear their story. Us coming from a very different world, coming from the world of gaming, might be interesting to hear what they have to say, and perhaps they could get to try the game as well, perhaps, and see how they react to that. That will be good for us to learn as well.
Absolutely, yeah. like Alex one was saying, those worlds combining and colliding, but then finding that common ground and realizing that, hey, we're all here for the same reason, the love of trucking and the community as well that surrounds it. And Alex, I was going to ask actually, it must be quite difficult as well going through all of the applications for the truckers, right? Do they apply as well, or do you have like a system where you kind of, you do? They have kind of the same application process?
Yep, it's the same page. And so it all goes into the same database. So we are clawing through it all.
Wow.
We have a way to filter, and we check too. Like we go in, we have to make sure that they're in good community standing within, their own trucking industry with the dealer, and also with, American Truck Simulator. We walked through the winners with Daniel and Oscar, right? So we work through it together on making sure who we select is, really representing the community in the best way possible. But it's absolutely hard. And like I said, but that's like the best part is seeing all the submissions. And that's also why we do a second round to kind of say, hey, if you really want to go, you're going to do another submission. Okay. And what was actually quite fun to see is the people that say they have their CDL and they're also a part of American Truck Simulator community. And so kind of seeing those numbers. We can't 100% verify every single thing, but it is fun to see the correlation of who's playing the game, but also already in the trucking industry. One of the Brendan last year had a CDL from the ATS community.
True.
That's really? True, yeah. I did not realize that. Yeah, because I was actually going to touch on our winners from last year. It was Connor and Brendan, and I mean, the chat might have heard about them. Of course, we've done quite a few blogs about the Star Nation experience and also a community story as well. But those guys are great. They were really fun. I'm glad they kind of almost exceed the expectation. They really went above and beyond and had a great time out there. And I'm sure you're surprised by them both as well.
Me?
I mean, everyone was surprised by both of them, like how well they get through the challenges, how well they familiar with the trucks and everything. I still remember like when we arrived to the proving grounds and the gates were open for all the participants, and there were like 2 Mighty Western Star trucks parked in front of the orbit right behind the gates, and I went with Connor and Brandon to check one of them, and they got into the truck and they were like, yeah, this is exactly like in the game. Feels like home.
It was, so for me, I was not surprised. I was like, I knew this was going to happen. But that's also me just BSing. I think, so we picked one, so Brendan had his CDL, but he applied through the gaming community. Like he said, he heard about it through one of the loading screens. And our goal was to make sure we invited somebody out that did not have their CDL, which is how we landed on Connor, because we wanted to provide that Gran Turismo type experience, right? Where like you get to go in like real life and drive these trucks for the first time ever. And so one of the moments that really stands out to me, I don't know if you remember, is the fireside chat. So yes, we drive trucks. Yes, we get to go, play around in the wilderness of Bend. But what you also get is exclusive time with the executive team and the engineers behind Western Star. And so we actually open up the first night with a fireside chat, and it's just the 8 winners and the VPs of strategy and marketing, and no question is off the table.
And they were coming up with some really tough questions.
Were they actually?
Yeah, and we can't discuss because there are NDAs signed. However, before I go into the Connor piece, that like you get to see behind the curtains of Western Star and see like the people that are in charge of the product and the brand and develop the X Series. They're all gearheads. We're all gearheads, and we love it. We love the product, right? So you kind of get to see like, okay, there's actually a group of people who care about this product. It's not just, some random executives that are like, oh, here's an email, do. But so going back to the best part, one of the many best parts is we went around the table for introductions, and Connor, the ATS winner who did not have his CDL, talked about his favorite truck in the game was a red 57X. And if you closed your eyes when he described it, of why he loved it, you would have thought he owned one. He's like, when you get into it, it just feels luxurious with the leather and the detail and the visibility. And in my head, I'm like, 1, you should write my marketing materials. 2, awesome job, Daniel and Oscar, for how well your guys' game replicates real life. And I think when he was describing how much he loved the 57X in that detail, that was the moment it really clicked for all the other winners that were not from the gaming community of like, oh, this guy loves it just as much as we do. And
so awesome.
Smile, and the smile on his face, like, I don't know if you remember, like, he was so excited to get in the truck, and like for the first, it was like a kid in the candy shop, and it was just amazing.
Because like one of the real trucks that were parked behind the gates was actually a red Western Star, just exactly the same setup, almost the same setup as we were describing the day before, right? So
that's perfect. I bet he loved that. Yeah, I do wonder. That is so cool. Nemo, you made it to Oregon already?
Yes, sir. I had some struggle with parking as always, but here we are.
Oh, speaking of the location. Yeah, speaking of the location, we had a question in the chat. Someone's asking, is there a reason behind why it's being hosted in Bend, Oregon, or is it just like a place you're familiar with?
Well, it's an amazing place.
That's
true. It's actually because right next to Bend is Madras, Oregon. It's about an hour outside of it, and that's where our proving grounds are. So that's where the Daimler Truck North America test facility is. So we own a huge piece of property out there with all of our durability tracks, and there's a rock quarry that we go into. And so Bend is, as much as I love Madras, Oregon, I would say Bend is a little bit more to do. And Bend is really just
fair point.
Awesome place to go from like food and beverages and just the wilderness. It's just this amazing little town. And so that's why we do. It's in Bend, and then it's about an hour outside from Madras, which Madras is 2.5 hours from Portland, Oregon, where the headquarters are for Daimler Truck North America. So it's kind of all within the same area.
Got it. Well, now you know, chat. Now you know. Thanks for your question there. And if this hasn't sold you already, then I don't know what will, because what we discussed so far sounds pretty incredible. I'm very jealous that both Oscar and Nemiro are going to be able to get out there and check it out and maybe even do some of the challenges for themselves. But definitely head on over to our blog or to the link that's pinned at the top of your chats or being spammed by Nightbot, and check out the Star Nation Experience 2025 and see if you're there, if you're able to apply. Make sure to read over the terms and conditions, the FAQs, go through the application form, and make sure you tick off all the boxes before you apply, because there are some ones there you need to pay attention to, as we mentioned earlier. So get applying, because honestly, Star Nation 2025 sounds like it's going to be an incredible time. And of course, we're going to be there as well to kind of cover what's happening there with the winners from our ATS community, as well as a whole, of the Star Nation experience. Nemo, I'm guessing you're doing the filming this year, or do we have someone coming along?
I guess I will be trying my best to shadowing Oscar to capture all his fights with mosquitoes in the river and
no.
He sounds so excited about that.
I want to point out they said the mosquito where we're going to go is not heavily mosquito. So
okay, thank you. Okay. Thanks for planning that.
Yeah, just for you.
So is Oscar going to be our host then? Like maybe recording some of the videos, and is that the plan? Maybe for the future?
Yeah, I want to film Nemiro trying to park. so that's pretty important for the community, I think, just to validate his skills in ATS versus real life. I'm not sure we've seen that yet.
No, I think
I like your idea.
No. I think it should be someone else than Oscar traveling with me there.
Oh, really? Because... Just changed your mind?
Oh.
I can give it a try.
I think you can back down now.
But honestly, when I've got to drive one of the real trucks there, it felt so easy. Like, you know.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, the engine was like so powerful that it felt like there's nothing behind, even though there was load on the trailer. And everything
you're doing the power
felt
hood, right?
Yeah, and everything felt so comfortable and, you know, smooth and easy to maneuver. I believe that it gets super hard when you're driving these big rigs in a city or something like that, right? But for the short ride I did in the quarry where no one was around me, it felt amazing.
The power. So you were driving with the DD16 and the DT12V, and that combination is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Right, when he's like, you don't even, what we like are saying, he's like 200K all day, every day plus. Like you don't even feel it when you're hauling it. And I'll say that green power hood and we're bonded from a couple of video shoots down in Texas, and it's a lot of fun to drive. Like you can roll down the window, you have your arm out, you listen to like, you know, the Western Star playlist, and it's like kind of roll next to someone in like a Ford truck and kind of look down at them and you're like, hi. And it's something where you're like, wow, I feel like I could drive this every day. Like it's that comfortable, but you never once forget the fact that you're driving a Class 8 semi-truck, right? The power and the feeling that you get is always there.
That's cool. That is cool. I mean, chat, first of all, clip what Nemiro said, because I think we're going to need that at a later date.
No.
Telling us how easy it is to back up the truck and
easy.
maneuver
it's
it.
So easy.
Yeah, so we're going to get Oscar.
Oscar is already planning the betrayal on me.
Oh, yeah.
The betrayal.
I'll be there.
We'll do some post-processing.
I'll film both of you guys going head to head. So.
Oh, there you go. Even better. I was going to say we could do like give both of them a camera and try to film each other, and hey, that works even better. Thank you, Alex. We appreciate that.
Just for you guys.
We're doomed, Oscar.
We'll definitely. I mean,
there's so much pressure.
We need answers. We need to see if all of that work in American Truck Simulator and the driving academies are going to be put to the test and see how it goes. So,
I need to complete driving
very, very
academy,
exciting. And Oscar, have you had much experience around Western style trucks? Have you gotten behind the wheel of a couple before?
I think I've driven the 57X, or am I not supposed to say that? No, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to say that, but yeah. The 57X at Mets.
Yes. I do not recall.
No
one
heard
experience
that.
with it.
I cannot recall.
No. I mean,
yeah.
You've just sat in the cab and didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
so,
it was static.
Yeah,
the whole truck was static.
Yeah, it was static. I was just holding the wheel, you know, and looking at the scenery. But
he was doing all the noises
truck.
of, you know, engine and driving around like pretending.
Nemiro was outside with
There's
like a
video
barge
of
just
that,
running
it's
past the window.
No, but it was my first time in a Western Star. It was amazing. Like the level of quality, the finish, fit and finish. It's not what you really usually expect from a Class 8 truck, but it was luxurious. I do not doubt that people enjoy their time, you know, spending their time in the truck and spending days on end, or maybe even weeks, sleeping in the cab. It's definitely very comfortable.
Yeah, it must be designed like second home, right? Because for some of the trucks, it actually is
away from home, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And honestly, it's great to be able to, you know, team up with you guys again for Star Nation 2025, because I mean, what an experience it's going to be. I really look forward to hearing who the lucky winners are going to be and the group that's going to be going together. And I mean, we've always had such a great relationship with you, all of you at Western Star. We've done quite a few streams together. We've done some really cool releases, and this only adds to that as well. And we're always so grateful for you guys. Always including us and being able to do some really cool things with you. And this only adds to everything that we've done so far. So again, chat, get applying. Go check it out. Go check out the website. Go check out the application.
Yeah, go for it.
Read through those terms and conditions, and make sure you get your applications in early, because there's a certain date, right? They have until to apply. Let me go find it.
Yes.
Is there a cutoff date?
Submission, it closes April 30th.
April 30th. Okay, so you got a little bit of time. So a little bit of time to think about how you're going to do your application.
You want that second round.
That's the one.
So when you apply, and then a certain amount of days later, you'll get another request to do a submission.
Oh, okay.
And that's pro tip. Like I said, not everyone does it, and that is the list we looked at first. So we go through, of course, every day and look at all the submissions, but when we start looking at who we select, we look at the people that did a second round and did something different too. It's a pro tip.
Absolutely.
I'm not advertising it anywhere else. Just to you guys.
Well, there you go, chat. So make sure you're on that. Make sure you're all clued up. Of course, you can stay up to date with all the latest through Western Star's socials as well, and as well as their newsletter as well. So make sure that you sign up to the Western Star newsletter. That's also on our blog at blog.scsoft.com, where you can find all of the news and links there as well. So again, all the links are in the chat and at the top of the chat as well. They're pinned up there. If not, then just bother SCS Software and they'll link it to you in the chat for you. There you go. Benny's on it. I think that's Benny anyway.
Benny's spamming the heck out of a chat.
He is indeed.
Alex,
anyway, I've got to ask though, what have you actually got in your... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question for Alex from...
Please,
for the one and only Alex.
One or two.
Yeah. The one and Alex. Alex one. Got it. First.
In modern days, are you guys aware that W is actually a modern trendy expression of utmost appreciation and skill and everything? Like, is this something you guys planned it all the way till this moment, or...
Yes.
Yes.
Trendsetters.
Sure.
I'm like, do I say yes? Do I just own it? Never back down? So first and foremost, yes. Second of all, so what is the trend?
Yeah, like nowadays, like it's trend to use W, the symbol, the letter of W, to express like something is super cool, something is like the best there is, basically.
Totally. Yep. It's all Western.
W
stuff.
In the chat.
W in the chat.
Yeah. W in the chat. Let's do it.
If that is a trend, it hasn't reached me, which is feel like it's missing its target demographic. But I will say I absolutely love that, because our team, part of our strategy, our big blue sky is to one day have the W be as representative as, say, like Carhartt. So when you see that W with the red star, or even just the outline, be it on a hat, be it on a wood carving like on Daniel's desk, or on Star Squatch, or on a truck passing on the road, that truck or that clothing, that person is going to they're going to a job to get the job done, and that's what it represents. And so that is our big overarching goal, is to grow the W in that meaning and that reach community-wise, which starts with Star Nation. So it's everyone here, right? I know when I have to have a long, tough day, I'm rocking my Western Star gear to work.
You know what? I always see Nemiro wearing it. He's always repping it in the studio, and
yeah,
I was like, man,
I love the
it's
cap.
good.
Yeah,
it's good.
the one with the golden
Did they pay you
W.
to say that?
What's that?
The golden.
He actually wears it all the time.
This one, yeah. I'm still
is.
wearing that.
Yeah, that's literally his favorite hat.
It was kind of funny because when Mark and me showed up rocking those caps at the first on the first day at Star Nation 2024. I think it was your colleague Alex who asked us like, "Where did you guys get them? Like these were limited editions." And like, you know, we know one of your colleagues maybe.
We know someone.
people.
We know someone, you know.
They seem to call themselves the one and only. Kind of weird, but yes, those are. We might have a couple extra, but I was told not to not send too much more swag because I got overexcited last time. I sent you guys stuff.
Like a full pallet.
Hey, you ask, we deliver. Okay, we want to take care of you guys.
That's it.
But yes,
Never back down.
The
Love
gold. Exactly. Thank you, Oscar. 10 points to Oscar. You're already winning the challenge for Star Nation experience.
Wow, he's got a head start. What is
10
this?
points for
Yeah.
what? Nebelby or like Gryffindor or Slytherin?
For Oscar winning.
10 points for Slytherin.
Yeah. So the hat that Daniel's wearing and even the t-shirt I'm wearing, just can't help myself with the gold and the black and gold, is from our 50th anniversary of Western Star, which was a couple years ago. And so that's why there's like a patch on the back of it, and we are going to be rounding out here soon to the 60th of Western Star in the next couple of years, which we're all very excited to celebrate with the X series. So, but from the ATS community, if you guys want a gold W hat, I might have a couple left in the area that I can bring down to Bend.
Define couple. Because I'm scared.
I sent the majority to you guys. So,
okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Really grateful for that.
Yeah, no, the community definitely did love the giveaways and everything else. And I think even a few of our colleagues in the office got a few bits of swag as well. So I was going to ask Nemiro about the swag on your table. What have we got there? We got
so we got the mysterious and legendary Star Squatch plush toy.
Nice plushie,
Then we have a truck from Western Star. I believe it's 5700 one. And then the wooden carved W with a figure or silhouette of Star Squatch as well.
I like that.
Yeah,
that's really nicely made.
If
I like
if Alex won, the one and only, gives us her blessing, we might start a giveaway for the plush toy.
Oh, do we have some plushes to give out?
Oh, yeah, this one sitting on the table.
Yeah.
No way. How many do we have?
This one sitting on the table.
Just the one? The only one. The one and only. Okay. I don't know if there's more than one.
This? I will throw in two. How about that for my own personal stash?
Nice.
Double it. Give it to the next person.
How's that?
Double it and give it to the next person.
We did it. we got two. I like it. That's great.
Three total, so I'll throw in two. Daniel, you have to throw in. Or Dan, you keep yours for your desk. I'll send out the three. How about that?
Okay. Sounds perfect. Nice. Sounds perfect. Thank you so much.
I can hear my team screaming in the background, being like, "Ah!" No! What is this? My only ask is if whoever wins it, and this is same with any of you guys are rocking the Western Star swag, the W, tag us, post it, tag us. We're on every single channel, right? We want to see that W represented by the Star Nation community. So for a little keyword, since I'm incredibly original, let's do SNE25, which is what I like to call Star Nation.
How do you spell that? I need to put that in.
I'll let you guess.
Like SNE 2025. Yeah. Star Nation experience, Alex.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow on that. Okay, I'm gonna get that going then. I'm gonna put that keyword in. SNE.
I mean, mind you, this is what I say in my head when I email about it, and it makes me chuckle. So it's. But yes, it is the acronym for Star Nation Experience, because as the ATS community, or as SCS guys will tell you, when we email about it a lot, and that's a long title to spell out.
Yeah. From now on, I'm gonna call it SNE as well.
SNE, welcome to SNE.
Welcome to SNE.
SNE.
Okay, well now I've started something. All right, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't.
Well, the keyword is now active. That's true. That is true. What Oscar just said. Never back down.
Like once you start something, you can't never back down.
I know. Look at that 57X that just drove past us. Look at that.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Well, the keyword is now running, so we've got some Star Squatch plushies to give away so kindly there from Alex 1. Kind of throwing in a few more. So we got, was it 3 to give away? Did you say 3 to give away?
3 winners.
And
total.
The keyword is SNE 2025. Few house rules here. Number 1, this only takes place on Twitch, this giveaway. Unfortunately, we don't have any other means of making the giveaway work on other channels because we don't have a way of contacting you after the stream. But if you're on Twitch, you can use the keyword there and make sure your Twitch whispers are on so I can contact you after the stream. And make sure if you do enter that you're happy to give away some of your details, like your name and shipping address and email and phone number, because we'll just need this for logistical purposes to send you out your plushie. But if you're happy with all of that, spam the keyword, throw it in there. The giveaways are running for the next 50 seconds because the timer is already running above us on the stream there. If you need a bit of a heads up of how to spell SNE 2025, like I did. So make sure you do that. So SNE 2025, 30 more seconds on that. Looks like you got a vehicle inspection, Nemiro.
Oh yeah.
Looks like you might have to pull in.
Make sure you
But maybe in the future. I was going to ask, I might have to try and get that plushie into the game at some point. I think we're making a nice little companion on the seat next to us, right?
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice. We might have to make that happen one day.
Yes, we're Western Star and SCS. We're always talking and scheming of things. So
that's it. All right, and the giveaway is now ended. So thank you, Benny. Appreciate that. Let me get my trusty notepad out because I'll need to write down the names of our winners. Nemiro, you have the drum roll, right?
I am kind of busy leaving Way Station right now.
Benny, do you have a drum roll in the background? You have it ready? All right, I'm ready to roll our first winner then. Let's get that drum roll going. Our first winner is... Hey, Mark Verstappen. That's a name we know. That's a very familiar person in the chat. Mark Verstappen. Hey, congratulations, my friend. Follow for 3 years. You've won yourself a Star Squatch. Let's get our second winner going. Drum roll again, please, Benny. Patres 162SK. Congratulations. You've also won yourself a Star Squatch plushie. And our third and final winner is, drum roll please, KC5181. Congratulations, you've also won yourself a Star Squatch plushie.
Just a disclaimer, Benny actually has drums in his room.
Does he actually? Is he actually sitting there just... That was very impressive, Benny. Very, very impressive. Congratulations, all three of you. That's Mark Verstappen, Patres 162SK, and KC5181. You've all won yourself a lovely Star Squatch plushie as shown there on the desk in front of Nemiro. Make sure to look after it, and we'll be in touch with you after the stream via Twitch Whispers. And got to do what Alex 1 says. That's part of the rules. You got to make sure you got to post about it and tag Western Star on your socials.
And take care of it well. Alex, do they need to feed it?
They do. Not after midnight.
What's Star Squatch eat?
Sure.
What is his dietary needs? That's the question.
He loves beef jerky, barbecue,
and competition.
And some major trout.
I love that.
I get Daniel's ready to win the driver competition.
I think so.
It matters, I can tell.
Yeah, I think so. He's motivated. I love it. And like you said, we're always working with each other, always working hard together. And Oscar, of course, I imagine you've got quite the history with working with our friends over here at Western Star as well. And
absolutely.
Are you also involved in helping kind of Star Nation kind of come together as well in 2025? Have you been a part of that?
I hope so. I hope I've been helpful.
Well, he's not sure.
Is being in emails helpful? I hope so. Yeah. Definitely. I don't know what else to say.
It's all on his shoulders. Honest, he's doing all
Oscar,
the planning. You know,
that's it.
He's trying to find
Something
star
goes wrong.
splotch. He's writing him letters.
Digging up the river and getting ready to fish it there.
Sure.
Yeah, placing.
So if
them
anything goes wrong,
digging the quarry for you guys to be there.
Exactly right.
By hand. That's crazy, Oscar. That's crazy.
Yeah, building the trucks too, right?
Are you?
Oh yeah, exactly.
How's that going?
Our validation guys love that.
Whoa.
I was on a serious note, Oscar. We met at Women in Trucking 2.5 years ago. Right, it was our first time meeting. You guys have been working with Western Star previously, but it was my first time in the role, joining the Western Star team, and we saw the medieval.
Medieval. This story again.
Medieval.
I love this
Tell
story.
me more. Tell me more.
What is the name of it? It's Excalibur in Vegas, but it's. I should know, and I'm sure everyone will be making fun of me in the chat, but it's the one where people go and they do the jousting.
Yeah.
Medieval times?
We were driving past.
Medieval times, yes.
And we were.
Medieval times.
We were in Houston and we were driving, and Oscar goes, "Oh my God, is that in Medieval Times? I've always wanted to go." This is like a dream.
It turns out to
So
be
we're
a
like,
fantastic.
We had to give Oscar his dream. Right? So,
Hey, I've been there once again after that.
I know, he's actually there every Friday.
Is there local?
I don't mind.
I would say we had that, then we had the Mats, and we had the road trip together the next year with Daniel, and it's part of the relationship too is just working with you guys, right? You guys care so much about your product and your community. It's just the perfect coupling of SCS software and Western Star. And so it's
thank
just
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And we really,
you guys are amazing to
love
work
our
with.
relationship. It's great to
This
hear that.
doesn't get you more points, Oscar, but I will give you 5 points. So now you're at 15.
Okay.
Nice.
That's maximum you can get.
Nemiro, I'm
tonight.
winning. I'm winning.
That's it. He's winning. Yeah, you got to step up, Nemiro. I mean, you're falling behind here.
It's okay.
I mean,
He thinks driving a truck is easy.
yeah, I'm working with Oscar for 7 years now. I know he needs to win. Otherwise, he's not happy. So I'm letting him.
Okay.
Oh, now you're letting me. Wow.
We love it. Well, I don't know if we should start now, like saying to call Oscar like Sir Knight Oscar, because they crown people at medieval times, don't they? They you can be knighted, I think, before you can go in. You can pay for that upgrade. Really? So that's what I've heard. Wait, you're missing out on being knighted in the medieval times, Oscar? Sounds like you just got to go back.
You could call yourself Sire Oscar.
We didn't splurge for the $10 to get Oscar knighted.
It was too expensive. That was a bit over the top.
It was too much.
Oh well.
Yeah. But
Still enjoyed it.
Honestly, it's great, and I know our community as well absolutely love Western Star as well. Chat, how many of you are driving Western Star in American Truck Simulator right now? I'm sure there's quite a few of you. We've always had such a great time doing so many great things with you, whether that be releasing a new truck into American Truck Simulator or syncing up the premieres, and it's been fantastic. So this is definitely one to add to the record books, the Star Nation Experience 2025. It's going to be big. It's going to be really, really big and very, very exciting. And I hope everybody who applies, I wish you all good luck, because I wish all of you could be there. I think it's going to be an amazing time. But unfortunately, it's limited, so you've got to make sure your application stands out. And never back down. That's what we got to say, right? Never back down. Get in there.
Never back down.
Wait for Alex.
Make it stand out.
That's it. Absolutely. Yes. Alex One will be watching. Look at that. Lots of people in the chat driving with Western Star 5700.
I love it.
X, 57X. Tried every single truck. Got all the Western Stars. Love it. Great to see so many.
This probably doesn't help you guys, but right now at Daimler Truck in our headquarters, the Optimus Prime is actually in the lobby talking about 5700. And what I meant by doesn't help in the sense that obviously I'm not in the lobby, but I can send you guys a photo if you would like.
Yeah, why not?
But
Yeah,
OP
definitely send us a photo.
Yeah, OP is hanging out lobby. He appears every now and then, especially when we have like Bring Your Kids to Work Day or kind of community outreach for STEM, for the science kind of area in schools. So it's always, whenever he rolls through the lobby, you always know something special's happening. So
that's so cool. Yeah, you'll definitely have to take us get us a picture of it and send it our way. We'll maybe like tweet it out or kind of share it with our community as well. I'm sure a lot of people will be happy to see it. Have you guys, Nemiro and Oscar, have you seen it for yourselves in person or
I think we did at Matt's. You guys had it there, right, as well?
No, that was the other truck.
Yeah, that was the cab over.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. But I've seen this one. I've actually, I actually saw it. Yeah, that brings back to the first time we worked with Western Star. Actually, that's in 2020. I think in March of 2020 when the 49X was not even launched. So I was there in Portland, actually getting reference photos. That's done by some of our other colleagues right now, but back then I was like the only person who could do that for that trip. So yeah, I was over in Portland, got to see the 49X before anyone did, got some photos, and then I was brought to a secret warehouse and Optimus Prime was there.
Ooh, dang.
Now I'm jealous.
Secret warehouse.
That really made my day.
I imagine. That sounds very special. The secret warehouse? What else is in that secret warehouse, huh? What are you guys hiding?
Ooh.
No comment.
No comment.
Oh, okay, no comment. I'm not allowed to comment.
We keep some of our special marketing trucks there, so.
Gotcha.
That's all I can say.
Wow.
It's mysterious.
Well, we definitely shouldn't reveal any secrets.
may or may not be camping out there. He might not.
He lives there? He lives in the warehouse?
Lives there.
What? No way.
May or may
secrets?
not, you know.
May or may not. Oh, okay. Unconfirmed.
May or may not. I will never admit to anything.
We love it. All right, Nemo, you're just parking up here at the perfect time. Where are we at right now?
I'm not sure I can do this within 3 minutes, man. Like,
I believe in you.
No, come on.
I believe in you.
Never back down. Never back down. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not backing down. I'm telling that
medieval times.
We might be here a little bit longer than 2 minutes.
Do you remember Casey, Daniel,
yes,
doing the backing challenge? And I think I stopped breathing with how fast he went. I was like, oh my god. I turned my back. I was like, I don't want to see. Oh, it's just everything was fine. Just we have some very talented operators. And he's Casey Liddell. You guys can check out his YouTube. He did a great overview of American Truck Simulator and Star Nation Experience together. And he's an absolutely amazing driver, and just when he did the backing challenge, he proved that by having the shortest amount of time, and I found myself holding my breath for how fast he was going. I didn't even realize it. So, but everything turned out great. Everything was fine.
That's cool. Well, sounds like you got some competition, Nemiro. Beat the time. Got to beat the record time, right?
Come on, guys. Stop bringing more pressure on my shoulders.
Do it.
No judgment.
No.
You know, there's an option that you can press that's like easy, right, in your game.
But I never back down. Remember? See?
Oh,
nice.
Look at that!
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Not too bad.
Straighten it a little.
Okay, I'm getting worried now.
Come on, Oscar. Don't tell me
we're gonna have you guys' own competition.
I believe in you.
Medieval times competition.
Yeah, maybe you guys should do jousting. Maybe that should be Star Nation Experience 2026 or something.
That's a little bit ambitious. Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. Well, unfortunately, time has flown. It's been a lot of fun here on the stream today, but we've had some good times together, and of course, talking all about the Star Nation Experience 2025, which applications are now open. So please head on over to the website. You can find the links being spammed by Nightbot, also at the top of your stream chat as well. Make sure you go through the terms and conditions, through the FAQs, examine the application form, and make sure that you're eligible to enter. But this is one thing that you do not want to miss out on. So make sure you do read all the details. You can head over to our blog.scssoft.com as well to kind of get a glimpse of Star Nation in 2024, what happened there, and what you can maybe expect from 2025. It's going to be very, very exciting. I'm looking forward to having both Nemiro and Oscar there, fighting it out. Who's gonna take the lead? I'm looking forward to that challenge. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And Alex, you're going to be there as well, right? You'll be there.
Yeah, I think so. I'll check my calendar.
Absolutely.
If you're free. Please stop by.
I'm looking forward to it.
Join us. Yeah.
I am looking forward to it. But no, honestly, thank you again for your time today, for joining us on the stream. It's been a lot of fun to have you back again, Alex. And, it's always a pleasure to have you join us and have a laugh together and to talk about these things as well. And I know the community appreciate you a lot as well. So thank you.
You guys are awesome. Excited to see the submissions. And like I said, make it count.
Yeah.
Yep. Do that. Definitely do that. Oscar as well. Thank you for joining us. I know it's quite late where you're at, back at home. So we appreciate you as well spending your time this evening. And you've got quite the reputation now to uphold in this year. But I'm sure you're looking forward to it, right? Yeah, you got to get on that.
Definitely. I need to beat Nemiro.
Okay.
That is the
but I have 15
number
points,
one,
right?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you got to write that down. Keep that tracked.
He's gonna remember that all the way to June.
I am actually gonna remember that. I'm gonna write it down somewhere and then bring it up to Alex.
Wrote it down. Oh, I remember. Good. Don't you? I want to keep count, so don't worry, guys. 15 points.
Okay.
No, but thank you, Oscar. No, appreciate you being out here, and I'm sure the community is always happy to see you on the stream as well. It's always a great stream when we have you along.
Lovely being here. It brings back good memories. I always love being here. So talking about trucks, talking to our community, and obviously with Alex one here, it's even better. Thanks for being here, and thanks for inviting us for this awesome event again. We were really excited for it, and excited to have you guys participate as well.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. And Nemiro, thank you for being our driver today. Appreciate you being on the road with us.
Always a pleasure. Man.
Around.
I'm super excited.
Backing up wasn't too bad.
What do you mean wasn't too bad? Like when you put it that way, it sounds like usually it is really bad. But
no comment.
Yeah.
No comment. Guys, you don't need to comment on that. Yeah. But no, always a pleasure, man. I'm super excited to return to the, as Alex says, SNE 2025 because that's gonna be awesome.
I should have kept it in the can. Oh well. Yes,
it's
SNE 2025. It's gonna be epic.
Good stuff. All right, well, chat, everybody, thank you. That is all we have time for this evening. If you've missed out on any of the details on today's stream, you can watch it back on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SCS software, where all of our streams on demand are, so you can catch up with that straight after this stream. You can go back and rewatch it. But yeah, thank you everybody again. We'll see you again soon for another stream. We have another one tomorrow, right, Nemiro?
Yeah, but that's for Euro Truck Simulator 2.
It is indeed. But you're back behind the wheel.
Yes.
So
yes, sir.
Even more fun.
You and me back in action.
Fun. That's it. That's absolutely it. All right. Well, chat, everybody, thank you. We'll see you again very, very soon. Again, go check out the blog. Go get applying. And who knows? Maybe we'll see you at Star Nation
and never back down.
25. That's it. Never back down. Until then, take care and keep on trucking, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
See you.
Bye, guys.